Namaste. Now let's start the new lecture. Today we'll discuss about the intercultural woven across the India. This is Professor Ajeet Jaiswal, Head Department of Anthropology. Today we'll discuss about a very important information about the distribution of indigenous culture in India. So this is the 23rd lecture series of a lecture on indigenous system from the earth for the future. In the previous lecture, we discussed about indigenous culture. If you have missed, then see the link given over here. Hit that like button and subscribe for more important video related to anthropology. Now let's discuss about distribution of indigenous culture in India. In India, that is Bharat, indigenous knowledge systems are imbibed with various indigenous culture which are distributed across different regions of the country. Indigenous culture in Bharat are often associated with specific tribal or indigenous communities, also known as scheduled tribes or Adivasi. Now let's describe about the distribution of indigenous culture in India or Bharat. Now let's discuss first the Northeast India. In Northeast India, regions of India is home to a diverse array of indigenous culture and tribal communities. States such as Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura and Sikkim have significant population of indigenous people belonging to various ethnic groups. Each indigenous community in Northeast India has its own distinct cultural practices, language, traditional knowledge system and socio-economic structure. Similarly, when we discuss about central part of India, that is Madhya Bharat, Central India, particularly the state of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and Odisha is imbibed by or inhabited by numerous indigenous communities with rich cultural traditions and indigenous knowledge system. These communities often have a close ties to the forest, river, natural resources of the region, practicing traditional livelihood such as agriculture, hunting, gathering and handicraftship. Similarly, when we see the Western Ghat or the Western Ghat and Western part of India, the Western Ghat region spanning states such as Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka and Goa is home to several indigenous communities with unique cultural identity and traditional knowledge system. Indigenous people in these regions have a deep connection to the biodiversity, rich forest, rivers and coastal areas, practicing traditional knowledge, practicing traditional agriculture, traditional fishing technique and medicinal plant cultivation. Similarly, when we see the eastern part of India, the eastern India include states such as West Bengal, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and Jharkhand is characterized by a mosaic of indigenous culture and tribal communities. Indigenous people in these regions have a diverse cultural practices, language and livelihood, often revolving around agriculture, forest-based livelihood and artisanal craft. Similarly, if we see the southern India, that is south part of India, southern India encompassing states such as Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Karnataka. It is a home to various indigenous communities with rich cultural heritage and traditional knowledge system. Indigenous culture in southern part of India are shaped by the region's diverse ecosystem, including forest, mountain, rivers and coastal areas, influencing traditional practices related to agriculture, fishing and spiritual belief. Last important point, that is the island area. India's Andaman and Nicobar Island are inhabited by indigenous communities such as Great Andamanis, Ong, Jarwas, Sentinelese, who have a distinct cultural identities or diversity. They have a distinct language, distinct traditional knowledge system. So these indigenous communities have lived in relative isolation on the island of thousands of years. For many years, maintaining unique cultural practices and ecological knowledge adapted to their island environment. Overall means, when we say that the distribution of indigenous culture in India reflect the country's rich cultural diversity, ecological complexity, and historical continuity of indigenous peoples connected to their ancestors, connected to their ancestral land, connected to their natural resources. So we may say at large, indigenous knowledge systems are deeply imbibed, are embedded in this diverse indigenous culture, shaping traditional practices, social structure, and cultural identity across different regions in India, that is Bharat. So that's all for today. If you have any doubt, any queries related to the present lecture or any of the lecture concern, then you can ask through the comment section. Again, a new video will come daily around 1 p.m. So please keep your notification bell on. That's all for today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Namaste.